there you are. You better hurry to the commander's office. What's going on? I have a feeling there's a foul play in play. We have a situation here. Let me explain. Lilligant, our clan's Lady of the Ridge, is in a frenzy. And Arezu knowingly kept this from me. A Lilligant? Yes. There are only female Lilligant, which makes this honored one our Lady of the Ridge. But this isn't the time for cultural lessons. I'd like to find out just what Arezu was thinking, but she's nowhere in Jubilife Village. Last I saw, she was at the Wallflower polishing off a big old plate of potato mochi. Not that I blame her. My cooking simply is irresistible after all. If Arezu of the Diamond Clan was somehow involved in that situation with the raging Ursaluna of the Pearl Clan, it could lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. Tell me, Commander, if we do end up in a struggle with the Pearl Clan, what will your people do? We would be forced to remain neutral. Meaning what? If we were to show support for one side, it would put us at odds with the other. We came here to create a home for ourselves, not to take part in tearing the land apart. Right, of course. After all the work you've put in to get us to treat one another as equals and keep us from fighting, I suppose it's no surprise you'd refuse to intervene if trouble were to break out again. Perhaps you have some idea on how we might address this situation. I could call Ursaluna? Ursaluna. So he and Warden Kablaba found you worthy. That's perfect then. Ursaluna should be able to sniff out Arezu wherever she's gone. If you're strong enough that Ursaluna deemed you worthy, then you should be ready to quell Lilligant's frenzy as well. I'll head to Lilligant's seat then. Brava Arena, it's called. If you'll excuse me. Listen well. You must quell any Pokemon that could cause harm to the people of Hisui. Always remember, we came here to make a new home where we would live without war or strife. Right. Guess Rosalia. There we go. That girl who sat out earlier must have been eating some of Benny's potato mochi. I could still smell them on her. Yeah, it reminds me. I've seen Mistress Kalaba riding around in that Ursaluna she serves, digging for treasure in the ground. I wonder if Ursaluna uses his sense of smell to suss out where treasure might be. Alright, Ursaluna. Stay tough. Ooh. Ah. I'm starting to see how the system works slowly. Oh dear. Whoa. Alright. Ah. I'm guessing you are. Yep. Ah. Hey, Sith. Oh. How did it go with Ursaluna? I calmed him down. Wow. You really are strong. But how did you find me all the way out here? Ursaluna found you. Tracked me all the way here by the scent of those potato mochi I ate? That Ursaluna sure is something. I know he's descended from one of the Pokemon that were blessed by Almighty Sinnoh, but still, wow. My luck's run out though, as you can most likely tell. I got chased by a Pokemon and sprained my ankle pretty bad as I was running away. Sounds like the world wants to punish me. Ah, there you are. A Rezu, right? Mr. Scalaba, I didn't... I owe you an apology. I treated you with disrespect, thinking you were just some whelp from the Diamond Clan. I'm sorry for that. I should have treated you better. Huh? Wait, but... It's not your fault that Lilligant became frenzied, nor that my Ursaluna was so enraged. You were trying to help them both, weren't you? I didn't even have the courtesy to listen to you. You'd think someone who's lived as long as I have would be more patient. It's okay. I didn't do a good job explaining myself either. Ursula only started acting weird after he got too close to Lilligant and smelled her perfume. She was already frenzied by that point, so I'm sure that's what caused it. Ah, that explains the strange powder I found on Ursaluna. It must have been powder from Lilligant. But what happened to your leg, dear? I was gathering ingredients to make balms, but I fell and sprained my ankle. See, the reason I went to Jubilife was to get help for Ursaluna and also to learn about crafting. But while I was there, I bumped into Professor Levinton, and he told me about the bombs you used to quell Cleavor. So I thought I'd make some for Lilligant using her favorite foods. You Galaxy people know all sorts of things. I'd like to learn even more from you, really. Well, then we'd better take care of Our Lady and get all this mess resolved first. Adaman! What were you thinking doing this all by yourself? Did you think I couldn't help you? Though, no one would blame you for thinking so. Not much of a leader, am I? Never even seen Almighty Sinnoh with my own eyes. And I failed to imagine that Lilligant might have become frenzied too. Listen up. I'll take the bombs that Arezu made and meet you at Brava Arena. Don't you worry, Arezu. He'll calm Lilligant, and that will be that. Things should settle down. At the Brava Arena, that's where Lilligant's seat lies. Arezu will be taken care of. My dear Beeperel and I will make sure she reaches her lady. Alright now. What's this about? You're from the Galaxy team, aren't you? Do you know any of a medicine that can cure headaches? I need it for my Psyduck. I live together with these little ones and I can tell they've been suffering terribly. I wish I could do something to help, but none of the medicines I've tried have worked at all. There are so many people in the Galaxy team. Surely you must have some sort of healer. Please, could you ask them for some medicine? I don't know. I don't know about that one. 'Cause, like, I mean, sure, it's suffering, but it's their headaches that give them psychic powers. In the sense, it's not really, oh, what am I trying to say? It's a feature. Uh-oh. What? Let's do it. Might regret this, but here goes. Yep, I'm out of here. And I just realized how tough it is. Is there a resting place? Aha! Yatta! Mail. Ah. Let's see here. Dang. Gotcha. So you've come. I take it that means you're ready? Hold on a bit. Fair enough. You are going against a noble. You ought to prepare all you can. Lady Lilligant's a sight to see, even in her frenzy. Behold her, and be grateful. I hope we didn't keep you waiting. All it took was one of my poultices to get Arceus' leg all patched up. Kaba, ma'am. I'm deeply sorry we've had to lean on your help so much, especially as we're from different clans. Arceus tried to solve the whole situation herself. I dare say she bit off more than she could chew and caused some trouble, but her heart was in the right place. Listen, the lay of the ridge, Lilligant, is like a dancer, always in motion, always darting about. You'll want to watch her real close and learn how to dodge her moves. That's right. If you keep on dodging, she might get tired out, and that'll be your opening. That's when you can bring out your own Pokemon and prove your might. Don't let me down. Right. And I just realized I'm up against a fighting grass type, not a fairy type. But I'm still mostly prepared for that. Very graceful. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh. Let's do this. Uh-oh. You might not survive. I am underleveled for this. Aha! Whoa, what? Haha. I'm having a great time. What's next? Whoa! Oops. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot! Oh, right. Wait. Oh, yeah. Powder moves. Aha. And done. And we got the meta plate. How many does this map make? Hey, thank you. You didn't just save Lilligant, you saved Arceus as well. I appreciate it. First Luna and now Lilligant. You're amazing, you know that? Being all frenzy didn't suit Lilligant one bit. I'm so happy she's back to her graceful self. Arceus, you still owe someone an apology. Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. A young one like her is bound to get caught up in some trouble from time to time. Remember what's written in the Celestion ruins. All lives touch other lives to create something anew and alive. There's wisdom in those words. I imagine they're the teaching of Almighty Sinnoh itself. Of course, I'd completely forgotten about them until a certain somebody helped me remember. We owe you one, ma'am. Don't try to solve everything by yourself, Arceus. You're a warden. Of all people, we should know how to stand in solidarity with others. It's our job to stand side by side with Pokemon. After all. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Well, I can hardly start yelling at you now after Caliba wrapped all that up so nicely. Just one more thing, Arceus. I know you were trying to do what you thought was right, and I approve of that. But from now on, do it without keeping things from me. Agreed? Other than that, no need to change a thing. Except maybe to put in some training. If anything else happens to Lilligant, I need you ready to protect her like the warden you are. I understand. Let's work together from now on to keep the Maryland safe, Arceus. I'll be sure to inform Irida that both the Diamond Clan and Galaxy Team helped save Ursa Luna. You did well. All our different groups finally joined hands to work together today. I admit it was a fun day for me, but now it's about time I be on my way. Listen, you know me. I'm Adamant, leader of the Diamond Clan, and I worship the almighty Sinnoh, the ruler of time. Time is all about change, and we can't live in fear of that. We can only try to help the time we live and change for the better. Something tells me helping you folks out will help me do that. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for everything. I think I'll stay and talk to Lilligant for a while. What happened, Lilligant? How did a kind-hearted Pokemon like you end up all frenzied, huh? Though it's not like I'm perfect. I hid things and lied and couldn't even keep you safe. I'm real sorry about everything. Oh. You're a real wonder. I saw light disappearing into the space-time rift. Quelled another frenzied Pokemon, have you? We still don't know what's causing the lightning that frenzies these Pokemon. But you just go on rescuing them without even a hint of trepidation. You might even change the entire course of history here in Hisui. And I definitely want to be in the good books of someone like that. Let's stay in touch, friend. Well, on that note, let's see, just rest up and then save. But yes, I'll be calling it here. So, all in all, that was a fruitful session, and I look forward to the next one. I'll definitely be leveling up my main party, so in any case, if you enjoyed what you've seen here, be sure to tune in next week, same time. Also be sure to check out my Sure page. I'll be putting polls and events there. And with all that said, thank you for watching. This is Controlled Chaos, signing out. Hope you have a good night.